Favorite 11 time, Shaheed Keshvani. Here we go. Your favorite roommate on any cricket tour?
Marty Kane.
Oh, wow. The San Diego surfing Marty Kane.
Legend of a guy, man. Huge respect for him. He's a beauty. Really quick. I know it's quick fire, but so every night we were in Houston. So every night I'd go out, I'd come home, later. Marty's in early, he goes to sleep early, whatever. But those little hotel, like those little flashlights that they put on if you're like reading a book or whatever. So every night I'd come in late, like maybe a little bit in the bag, and that little flashlight was just pointing on my pillow, so I'd know how to get in. And so Marty Kane, legend. Big shout out to him. I got a lot of respect for him. He's a great guy.
Favorite way to spend a 14-hour flight to or from Dubai or on their way to Nepal or back from Nepal to Canada into the US?
So I'm a huge mafia movie guy. So I'll probably watch Godfather at least 1 and 2. I'll probably watch A Bronx Tale. I'll probably watch Gotti and maybe Donnie Brasco. Seriously.
No Goodfellas? Come on.
No, like maybe Goodfellas, but it's not my favorite out of the ones that I said.
For people who can't see this, you got quite a lot of tattoos. Your favorite tattoo?
It's hard to kind of show you, but maybe you could see that there. So if you guys follow me on IG, like my idol is Bruce Lee. A lot of his philosophies on life, a lot of his disciplines and stuff are really important to me. So I have a tattoo, which you can see here, and it's Bruce Lee and Mike Tyson kind of fighting as if they were going to have a fight. Yeah, Tyson just kind of represents the grit and that sort of beast mode mean mentality about me, and Bruce Lee has that sort of calm flow like water sort of reminder for me. But Bruce Lee is my guy. He's definitely helped me through a lot mentally and physically in my life.
Your favorite cricket ground experience that you've had as a player?
I would have to say that would be the Nairobi Gymkhana. I have played there, I've trained there, and just because of how close it is to my dad and his career, obviously Kenya has the best food hands down, barbecue if you've ever been to Africa. So that was the main thing there, is like they're always kind of serving you good food. It's a great facility. The wicket is flat as you can imagine. And just the vibes around there, being around, I guess, my own people, I had the best experience at Nairobi Gymkhana for sure.
Favorite cricketer of all time?
Favorite cricketer of all time, without a doubt, is Sachin. I think just the way that he was way ahead of his time, just how good he looked batting. I'd have to say Sachin, but very close second place would be Ricky Ponting.
Favorite non-cricket athlete of all time?
I'd probably say Leo Messi. I know it's very generic. Everybody likes Leo Messi, but I did follow him coming out of the academy there at Barcelona. So that whole Iniesta, Xavi, Messi time when they were playing for Barcelona, I really liked the football or soccer that they played. The tiki-taka style, I thought that was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, and I missed that a lot. So Messi, who's coming to the end of his career, is definitely my favorite non-cricketing athlete.
I was waiting for you to say Wendell Clark or Matt Sundin or Felix Potvin or Ty Domi, Austin Matthews, a Maple Leaf. No love for the Leafs.
Okay, so favorite hockey player of all time, like Wayne Gretzky, and these are all like the best guys, but like Wayne Gretzky, the way he would pass the puck without looking, again, guys who are just way ahead of their time, guys who are just so disgustingly dominant, really catch my eye. And so like Gretzky, it would be at the top of that list as well.
No bitterness about what happened in Game 7 in '93 with Wendell Clark?
Hey, listen, the Leafs just won Game 1 yesterday, so if we can come out of round 1 here, we're doing all right. I'm happy with that.
Your favorite place to eat out on tour away from home?
Yeah, so like in Dubai, they have these places and they're called Mandi. It's called Mandi. So you go and you got to like sit on the floor. You got to eat with your hands, but they'll bring you this like big dish. It's like lamb that's been cooking there all day and rice. And you kind of sit around the guys. You have to sit on the floor. The food is delicious, and just the whole vibe of, there's just something about sitting on the floor, kind of eating with your hands, getting into the whole roots of it. And so anytime you're in Dubai or places like that, look up these places called Mandi, where you can go and kind of eat with your hands and get involved into the culture side of it. It's amazing. I love that. So I'm always looking forward. Anytime I go to Dubai, that's the thing that I want to do.
Favorite beverage, any kind?
I'm a huge cider guy. So beers, but ciders that are really dry. when I was in Seattle, working with Major League Cricket there, I had a chance to go to quite a few breweries, and I've obviously been around too. So cider definitely, especially the different ones, the pear ones. You can get different flavored ones, but they all have to be really dry. So literally 3 grams or 2 grams of sugar or less. So the really really dry cider with a little bit of ice in it. Favorite.
Favorite pizza topping?
Mushrooms.
Favorite movie of all time? You ran through some mob ones before. What's the favorite if you had to pick one?
Yeah, so Godfather is definitely my favorite movie. Just the code, the mafia code, and just everything around that, I think is it really sort of resonates with me. And very close second is a movie called Gotti, but not the one with John Travolta. It's the one with Armand Asante.
I knew you were gonna. It's the HBO original movie, Armand Asante.
Yeah,
Yep.
and like it's funny because you can't find that Gotti on any of the things, Netflix, whatever. I know you guys in the US, you might have more access, but even when I was there, I couldn't find it. You can't find A Bronx Tale, and you can't find the movie Slapshot. So those are 3 movies that are my favorite movies of all time, and you can't find them on any of the platforms. No, go figure.
Favorite binge show to watch on any streaming platform or DVD box set? What's your go-to?
So it's a show called The Wire, an HBO show called The Wire. It's about Baltimore's, I guess, culture when it comes to 5 different perspectives. So each season has a different perspective, and I would highly recommend. It's on HBO. It's always available to watch. It's called The Wire, and you should watch seasons 1 through 5.
For anybody who hasn't seen The Wire, Michael K. Williams as Omar Little, the gay Baltimore drug dealer, is one of the greatest TV roles, most underappreciated TV roles of all time. This show is probably a little bit more well known for Idris Elba. That was his breakout role, and as Stringer Bell. And then there's Avon Barksdale. There's some other characters in there that make the show great. But for me, Omar Little, you just gotta watch the show. It's hard to describe what you talked about. It's about Baltimore and the drug scene and police and all sorts of stuff. But if you haven't, it's one of the all-time great shows, whether it's HBO in there with The Sopranos and Game of Thrones or any other show for that matter. The Wire.
Yep.
Great
Sure.
recommendation, Shady. That's a great way to cap off the favorite 11.